Hey, it's Dr. Tom. Today's Monday. On Mondays, I typically have to do a lot of driving before I get into the office. So typically, I'm in the car for approximately an hour and a half before I get to the office. And every time when I get out of the car, I'm sluggish. I feel like my head is in, my brain's in a fog, and I have to kind of wake myself back up before I get into the office and go about my day. And just thinking about it, and I think about this often, is a lot of people, a good majority of people do that every day. They commute into work, they go to the job, they commute home, and we start to put it all together. Just taking a look at it. Let's say you're driving into work, an hour and a half commute in, whether you're driving, whether you're taking a bus, or taking a train, you're sitting. You're sitting for that hour and a half time. You get into your office, you're sitting at the desk. You go to your computer, sitting with a client, you're sitting. You go to lunch, you go to sit and have your lunch, you go back to the office, do the same thing, sit in front of the computer for the rest of the day, go back, commute home, train, bus, car. You're commuting home another hour and a half time there. You go home, you sit and you have dinner. Then maybe you go sit and watch TV for a little bit. And for a lot of people, 8, 10, up to 12 hours of a day is spent in a sitting position. And not my opinion, but we know sitting is the worst position that we could put your body into. Now, I talk a lot about that form and function. I want to see those proper curves in your spine. Well, sitting undoes all of that. It puts so much stress, added tension on your body, not only your spine, the joints of your spine, your muscles of your spine, but ultimately your nervous system. And when we do that repetitiously, day in, day out, hour after hour, year after year, what happens is we train your brain, ultimately your nervous system, to hold you into that position. So that forward head posture, the tight muscles in your chest, weak muscles in your back, so you get into that rigid slouched position. It does the same thing for your lower spine. We get tight hip flexors, weak glute, hamstring muscles, and we get held and locked into that position. And that opens the door not only just for the aches and pains, but it opens the door for serious, significant health problems, maybe not just for today, but down the road. And that's what we want to start to work and start to correct. So going into a new year, going into 2018, always a good time to look at what you can be changing in your life. And change is a good thing. Change is what makes us stronger, makes us better people. So look at what things that you can change in your life, health-wise. What can you do better at your office during the day? How can you change some things that you're doing to make sure you're in a more upright position? Maybe taking a more proactive stance towards your health. And maybe making 2018 a really healthy year, and making a big change to making a dramatic impact on what you're doing in your life health-wise, and changing the quality of your life, quality of your health. Take care.